So, yesterday, the day before yesterday, I came home from like shopping and doing stuff on my day off or after my day off, after my shift was over because I end work at 1 o'clock. And I did decide to do some shopping, and I did smoke a little, as I usually do almost every day. And it actually helps me because, sort of like any day now, I don't know, it just wakes me up more, and like senses wise, because I have lowered senses, so smoking weed helps me like wake up my senses. And I lost my keys the next day. I realize that I can't find my keys. But I somehow get into the apartment and I start recording because I'm like feeling like the place is creeping me out. My mom's like paintings are everywhere, and there's like a strange, like the way that these apartments are built, like a lot of immigrants live in this building and stuff. So a lot of people here like speak Russian, and so basically the way that like the architecture of it is set up in a really strange way, because it's like facing the other side of the building, which is just a mirror image, and I'm talking about the living room and like the kitchen and stuff. And so anyway, it just makes it kind of like there is a camera here, and I asked the super to look at the camera, because how is it that I have my keys on me, and then I bring my body and everything back home, and then the next day the keys aren't there. And I know that I always put my keys on the floor when I come home because I'm like really tired. So that's the first spot that I put them, is I just sort of like, throw them onto the floor or whatever. But this time it was different. And the reason I'm confident about knowing that I put my keys on the floor is because it's just first of all, it's what I'm so tired when I get home that that's just what I do. I throw everything onto the floor usually. And I just know for a fact that I came home, I brought myself with those keys home, and I was the first person in here. So, anyway, so I got that weird sensation that somebody was in the apartment already, and my mom was basically like hiking. And so, after I hadn't realized the day that my keys apparently went missing that night when I came home from shopping, that my keys were missing. I just went straight to like making this Russian ravioli with cheese in it and potato and mushroom. And my mom comes home like an hour later, and I didn't think anything of it. But then the next morning, I wake up ready to go to church on Sunday, which I didn't end up doing for Easter Sunday because my keys were missing. So now my mom and I are thinking of changing, or I guess she's going to change the lock. And obviously, that getting to that stage involved a lot of turmoil and disagreement, because I was like, I just need you to help me find my keys. Like, I need you to take it seriously. It is kind of creepy in here. Like, like maybe I should install like cameras and stuff because of just how everything is set up, and just, and so it also could be that I misplaced them. But the thing is that I put them in such an obvious spot that there's just no possible way, because my room is actually clean and I had just finished doing laundry, and there just should be no reason for them to be missing. And I'm just nervous. It's pretty lonely. And my home health aiding badge is attached to the keys. So I'm just like, damn. And one time, about maybe 7, 8 years ago, I lost my state ID, or my permit. I think it was my state ID, in a taxi. Because I was drinking that night. But it could have been at a bar at this place called, I think it was called like Cloud 9 Lounge or something. I don't even remember. No, I think I went there with Angela. So yeah, it's just kind of creepy. And then I was also missing. I was missing a whole $80 in cash. No, was it $40 or $80? I think it was $80 that I was missing in cash, from the cash that I had saved up for my own place. So we're just living here like in doubt of the level of simplicity that everything is apparently here in a city like this. And I don't know, like I just really hope that I did just misplace them. So I'm kind of worried about that.